Good morning, guys. Good morning, online and offline. Online, guys, my voice is clear. Online, guys, my voice is clear. Okay, all right. Yesterday, we discussed software testing life cycle. In this software testing life cycle, we have different types is there. We have different types is there. The first one, test planning. The next one, test development. Next one, test execution. And result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting, and closed out. Okay. And the first one is the test planning. In this test planning, what type of content we are able to provide in this test planning? The test planning will explain clearly how to do the testing, how to achieve the goal, and what next? What type of software we are able to install for that requirement? How many what type of requirement we are able to test? All the requirements we covered or not, we need to validate. This type of information we are able to provide inside of test planning. This type of information we need to provide inside of test planning. The next one is the content of test plan. There are two types of content of test plan: objective, reference document. Objective, reference document. The objective is nothing but purpose of the project. The reference document is nothing but like a FRS, BRS, and URS, BDD. Okay, these are all we call reference document. The next one, coverage of testing. There are two types of coverages. The first one, feature to be testing, feature not to be testing. Feature to be testing is nothing but which requirement we are able to test through manual, that is we call feature to be testing. Feature not to be testing, which requirement we are unable to test without manual, that is we call feature not to be testing. Is it clear? The next one, test to design technique. In this test to design technique, there are different types is there. The first one is the boundary value analysis, equivalence class partition, state transaction, decision table, and error guessing. This is we call test to design technique. Is it clear? And we discuss how to write the test cases for the UPI and how to write the test cases for the Naukri.com. Okay, we discussed yesterday. You guys are able to understand how to write the test cases? Is it clear? Do you have any doubt? If you guys are getting any doubt, please reach me, guys. Definitely I will explain one more time. Okay, yeah, all right. The next one, test to design technique. In this test to design technique, the first one is the boundary value analysis. What is the meaning of the boundary value analysis? For example, listen carefully. The customer will provide one requirement. The customer will provide one requirement. The username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 letters only. The username and password, it should be accept only 6 to 40 letters between. This is the requirement. For this requirement, as a tester, what you need to do? Huh? Yes, what is the approach? Testing approach. What is the testing approach? For example, I provided the requirement. Okay, as a tester, what you need to do? Okay, you guys are able to understand the requirement. The username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 between only. Okay, 6 to 40 between only. You guys are able to understand the requirement. After that, after that, huh? Yeah, after that, yeah, okay. How many test cases you are able to create for this requirement? How many test cases you guys are able to create for this requirement? The username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 letters only. Okay, that is requirement. How many test cases you people are able to create for this requirement? Okay, anybody? Okay, Meena. Yes, tell me guys. Tell me guys. How many test cases you people are able to create for that requirement? Huh? Okay. See guys, once the customer is provide the requirement to tester or company people, as a tester, this is the requirement. For this requirement, which is the best suitable technique, you guys are analyze. If you guys are write the test cases for this requirement, we are able to create the test cases maximum. Yes, testing. This is testing class. Test. Okay, okay. Yeah. See guys, if you guys are write the test cases for this requirement, you guys are able to create the test cases maximum 34. Am I correct? 34. If you guys are write the test cases for 34 test cases, if you guys are create 34 test cases, it will be take more time. Okay, 4 days or 5 days. It will be take more time. So once we got the requirement from the customer, the first thing for this requirement, which is the best suitable technique, you guys are analyze. We have different types of techniques is there. Total 5 techniques is there. For this requirement, which is the best suitable technique, as a tester, you need to analyze. See, the requirement is the username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 letters. If I want to write the test cases for this requirement, it will be take more time. So now here I need to follow some formula LB, LB plus 1, LB minus 1, UB and UB plus 1 and UB minus 1. Okay, LB is the lower bound, UB is the upper bound. LB is a 6, LB plus 1, 7, LB minus 1, 5, UB 40, UB plus 1, 41, UB minus 1, 39. You guys are observe here. You people are able to write the positive test cases and negative test cases for this requirement. Positive test cases and negative test cases for this requirement. Only we are able to create 6 test cases. We no need to create 34 test cases. Only we are able to create 6 test cases. We no need to create 34 test cases. The 6 test cases you people are able to cover within 2 hours or 3 hours. Am I correct? You people are able to cover within 2 hours or 3 hours. See guys, how many test cases are negative? How many test cases are positive here? How many test cases are negative? How many test cases are positive? Negative means out of scope. Positive means within the scope. Total, how many positive? 4. Total, 4 test cases are positive. 2 test cases are negative. Is it clear? Clear? Yeah. See guys, just you need to use this technique for this requirement. You need to use this technique for this requirement. Once we got the requirement from the customer, as a tester, you need to analyze which is the best technique for this requirement. Which is the best technique for this requirement. Okay. For example, the customer is provide this type of requirement. You no need to you no need to use exhaustive testing. You need to use iteration testing. Iteration is the logic. Technique. Iteration is the technique. You need to apply the technique. Okay? We need to apply the technique. Is it clear or not? Boundary value analysis. Is it clear? Any doubt? Shall I repeat? My voice is clear. My voice is clear, online guys. My voice is clear. Okay. All right. I will repeat again, guys. Boundary value analysis. Boundary value analysis. Once you got the requirement from the customer as a tester, once we got the requirement from the customer as a tester, we need to analyze. As a tester, we need to analyze which is the best technique, which is the best technique for this requirement. We need to analyze. We need to analyze. For example, the username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 letters between. The username and password, it should be accept 6 to 40 letters between. 6 to 40 letters between. Okay. Once we got the requirement as a tester, we need to analyze. Once we got the requirement from the customer, we need to analyze. We need to analyze which is the best, which is the best technique, which is the best technique for this requirement. First, you guys need to use PVA. The PVA is okay. You can use this technique. This is not suitable. You guys are able to use next technique. What is the next technique? ECP. ECP is nothing but a equivalence class partition. Okay? Is it clear or not? Is it clear? Shall I repeat? Shall I repeat? Yeah. The next one, equivalence class partition. This is also, once we got the requirement from the customer, as a tester, we need to analyze. For this requirement, we have different techniques is there. For this requirement, we have different techniques is there. Which is the best suitable technique for this requirement? We need to analyze. For example, the customer is provide the username and password. It should be accept 10 to 15. The username and password should be accept 20 to 25. This is the requirement. We don't know, guys, in real time, the customer, what type of requirement he will provide. Yes, we don't know the customer, what type of requirement he will provide. We don't know. That's why, as a tester, once we got the requirement, for that requirement, we have different techniques is there. For that requirement, which is the best suitable technique for this requirement? As a tester, you need to analyze. This is the one type of requirement. The username and password, it should be accept 10 to 15, 20 to 25. The username and password, it should be accept 10 to 15 and 20 to 25. For this requirement, the best suitable technique is the equivalence class partition. Partition is nothing but divided. I will divide valid and invalid. This is we call partition. Valid and invalid. I was divided two parts, valid and invalid. Which is the valid? Which is the invalid? Whatever the customer is provide, that is valid. Whatever the customer is provide, that is valid. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? What is the invalid? Yeah. What is the invalid? Yeah, what is the negative test cases? The invalid is the 16 to 19. 16 to 19. That is invalid. Whatever the customer is provide, the customer clearly mention invalid also. The customer will mention clearly invalid also. You people are able to get this type of requirement. Immediately you guys are able to use equivalence class partition. Equivalence class partition. Within the requirement, Negative test case also is there within the requirement. Negative test cases is also is there. The time you need to use ECP. The time you need to use ECP. Here also, we no need to write more than 10 test cases, guys. 10 to 15 between, you guys are able to write 2 test cases, and 20 to 25 between, you guys are able to write 3 test cases or 2 test cases. It's enough. It's enough. You don't need to write more than 5 test cases or more than 10 test cases. Okay, you guys are able to write 10 requirement. See, 10 to 15 only able to accept username and password. Just you need to write one test case for 10. You need to write one test case for 15. Okay, if you want to write one more test case, you guys are able to write one test case for 14. That's it. Total you people are able to write 2 or 3 test cases. It's enough. This is also same like you guys are able to write 2 to 3 test cases for this requirement, and you need to write the 2 to 3 negative test cases for this requirement. You no need to write 4 test cases, guys. You need to write only 2 negative test cases. It's enough. Huh? Yeah, you guys are able to write one more test case also, 0 to 9. 0 to 9 between. You guys are able to write one more test case, 0 to 9 test case. Test case number 9. Okay. See, 9 letters able to accept or not. You need to write one more test case also. Very good. That's it. You don't need to write any extra test cases for this requirement. Is it clear or not? Yeah. Now I will explain. ECP is nothing but equivalence class partition. Once we got the requirement from the customer, within the requirement, once we got the requirement from the customer, within the requirement, the customer will provide, once we got the requirement from the customer, within the requirement, the customer will provide positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative, positive and negative. In this time, we need to use equivalence class partition. Equivalence class partition. Next line. Here we are able to divide. Here we are able to divide 2 parts. Here we are able to divide 2 parts. The first one is valid. The second one is invalid. The first one is valid. The second one is invalid. Clear? Yeah, next one. Under this valid, under this valid, whatever the customer will provide, under this valid, whatever the customer will provide, under this valid column, okay? Under this valid, whatever the customer will provide, the requirements we need to provide. Whatever the customer will provide, the requirements we need to provide. Under invalid, under invalid, we need to provide the within the requirement, we need to provide the within the requirement negative test cases. Under invalid, we need to provide the within the requirement negative scenarios, negative test cases or negative scenario, as your wish. Okay. Under valid, whatever the customer is provide, that is we need to provide. Under invalid, whatever the customer provide, in that invalid we need to provide. Is it clear or not? Is it clear? Boundary value analysis is clear. Equivalence class partition is clear. Is it clear or not? You have any doubt? In this time, guys, you guys are able to use for this requirement, you guys are able to use boundary value analysis also. If you want to write the test cases, 10 to 15 between lower bound 10, LB plus 1, 11, and LB minus 1, 9, UB is the 15, and UB plus 1 is the 15 plus 1, and UB minus 1 is the 14. Okay, and you guys are able to write for this requirement 2 to 3 test cases enough. And next you need to write this one. For this requirement, you guys are able to write 2 to 3 test cases. Finally, you guys are able to write the negative test cases for this one, and 0 to 9. You guys are able to write. Is it clear or not? That is we call boundary value analysis. Boundary value, sorry, equivalence class partition. Equivalence class partition. Partition divide. Valid, invalid. Okay? That is we call partition. Do you have any doubt? Any doubt? Yeah, I will ask the question. What is the BVA and ECP? Yeah, tell me first BVA. Not, yeah, boundary value analysis everyone knows, but I am asking about what is the BVA. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. Once we got the requirement as a tester, I need to analyze for this requirement, which is the best suitable technique. The customer is provide one requirement. As a tester, I need to analyze for this requirement, the BVA is the suitable. Why? Because the customer is provide 6 to 40 letters only. Now I need to use one formula, LB minus 1, LB plus 1, UB plus 1, UB minus 1. That is your answer. Okay. What is the ECP? Yes. What that point you guys are mentioned. The customer will provide positive and negative both is there in this requirement. The time I will divide the requirement like a valid and invalid. Under valid, whatever the customer will provide, that is I need to provide valid. I will provide valid. And whatever the customer is provide in that requirement invalid is there, that is I will provide under invalid. I think that is I was explained. Okay. Test to design techniques is important, guys. Okay. Whatever the customer is provide in that requirement, valid, invalid, both is there. That the time we need to use equivalence class partition. Under valid, the customer is provide that requirement I need to declare. Under invalid, in that requirement, the negative scenarios is there. That one we need to provide under invalid. That is we call equivalence class partition. Equivalence class partition. Is it clear? Clear, guys? The next one, state transaction. Transaction. This type of technique where you guys are able to use. Done. Transaction is completed. State transaction. Okay. For example, you guys are observe. You guys are observe here. I need to log in my application SBI. Just I need to enter my username and password. I click on the login button. Once I click on the login button, I got one error message. Please enter valid URL, valid username and password. This is the first attempt. The first attempt is the invalid. The first attempt is the invalid. Okay. And you guys are observed here. The second time I need to enter username and password. The second time also invalid. The second time also invalid. And the second time also invalid. I need to use the third time. Okay. See, in this time, the third attempt is valid. The third attempt is valid. The user able to access account. The user able to access the account. The third attempt also is invalid. The time your account blocked. Your account blocked. When you guys are got this type of requirement, the customer will provide. You guys are working in banking domain. You need to validate the application, banking application. Mostly we are able to validate login page. Most of people are using login page, not home page. Most of people are using login page. When you guys are entered the valid credentials, first time you got a pop-up. Please enter username and password. The first attempt is fail. The second attempt is fail. Here you need to verify. When you guys are complete the second attempt, we got one message. What is that message? You have only one attempt is there. We got the type of message to your registered mobile. We got the type of message to registered mobile. You have only one attempt is there. The third attempt is also failed. Immediately we got one message. Your account was blocked. Please try to do after 24 hours. This type of message you are able to get. The application is working as per our expected. You people are unable to get the error message. Once complete the 2 attempts, you people are unable to get the error message. Once complete the 3 attempts, you people are unable to get the error message. That is called a defect. That is called a defect. See guys, you guys are observe here. The first attempt is pass. The user able to access the bank account. The first attempt is pass. The user able to access the bank account. You no need to try to do the second attempt and third attempt. Why? Because already user communicate with the application. So in this time, second or third is not required. The first is not working, then you need to try to do second and third. Is it clear or not? Okay. State transaction is nothing but once the customer will provide any banking domain, for that the customer will provide any banking domain, for that the state transaction is best suitable. The state transaction is best suitable technique. The state transaction is best suitable technique. Why? Because we are able to do the positive and negative testing. We are able to do the positive and negative testing. Is it clear? We are able to do the positive and negative testing. Already is there, guys. I will show you. Batch. Yeah, this is this is original. Okay. User first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. Okay. The first attempt is the valid. The user able to communicate the application. Second attempt is the valid. The user able to communicate the application. Okay. The first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, both are invalid. Your account was blocked. Account was blocked. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Clear or not? Yeah. Shall I repeat one more time? Huh? The first atom is the valid, the user able to communicate the application. Okay, the first atom is the invalid, the user able to start the second atom. The second atom also invalid, valid, the user able to communicate the application. The third atom also is valid, the user able to communicate the application. The third atom also invalid, we got one message, account blocked. Okay, user able to communicate the account. Okay, this is original, guys. See, you guys are observed clearly. The user first attempt entered valid credential, user able to communicate. Invalid, move to the second one. The second one also valid, able to access the account. The second one also invalid, move to the third one. The third one also invalid. We got a error message, account blocked. The third one is also valid, user able to access the bank account. Take this one. You guys are take this one. In that notes, the diagram, I mean, they draw the wrong. Okay, they mention wrong here. Okay, they mention wrong. You guys are need to change this one. Okay, yes, this is the original. Okay, this is constant. You guys are copy paste there. You guys are remove this diagram. Online and offline. The first attempt is valid, user able to communicate. The first attempt is invalid, user move to the second attempt. The second attempt also valid, user able to communicate the application. The second attempt also invalid, user able to enter the third attempt. The third attempt also valid, user able to communicate the application. The third attempt also invalid. We got a error message, your account was blocked. Clear? Yeah. The next one, decision table. Decision table. Decision. What is the meaning? Decision table. Okay, listen. I will explain the one more real-time scenario. We have country drop-down is there, state drop-down is there. Clear? How to use the decision table technique? Where you guys are use the decision table technique? Okay, this is very important. You know, guys, state transaction, you are able to use banking application. You know, guys, equivalence class partition, when the customer is provide valid, invalid, the time you need to use. You know, guys, boundary value, where you guys are able to use. Okay, coming to the decision table. Decision, listen, country drop down is there, state is there. Listen, country drop down is there, state is there. Clear? Okay. The second step, when I select the particular country, the country drop down is there, state drop down is there. Is it clear? Second point, the country drop down is the enable mode, state drop down is the disable mode. Second point clear? The country drop down is the enable mode. It is working. You are able to select any country, but we are unable to handle the state drop down. Why? Because that is disable mode. Okay. The third step. When I select the country, automatically the state is comes under enable mode. That is we call decision is the country, table is the state. Once you guys are choose any decision in country drop down, automatically that in the state table, the particular states which should be displayed. I want to select the India. I want to select India. When I select the India, before selecting the India, in the state drop down, disable mode. Once I select the India, the state drop down, all the states it should be displayed. All the states it should be displayed under state drop down. Before we are unable to handle. Now we are able to handle. That is depends on country decision table. Decision table. Is it clear or not? I will show you one real time also. Not this one. This is the, you guys are observe. See guys, you guys are observe, this is the country drop down. Is it clear? Any state is there here. Any state is there here. That is hiding. The state is the hiding. So now I need to do the testing. The customer provide one requirement. This is the sign up page. In the sign up page, when you guys are select the country, before selecting the country, that is not visible. The column is not visible. Once you guys are select the country related all states it should be displayed or not, you need to validate. That is the requirement. Is it clear or not? The customer will provide one requirement. We have one country is there. Before selecting the country, the state is not visible. Once you guys are select the country, the state is visible. At the same time, the country related all states, it should be displayed or not, you need to validate. That is the requirement. The requirement is clear or not? Is it clear? Now I need to select the country. I need to select the India. Okay. When I select the India, I click on enter button. The time we are expecting, what is our expected result? System should displaying the state column. System should displaying the state column. Okay. If you guys are write the test case for this requirement, how you guys are able to write the test case for this requirement? Where not sign in, sign up. Verify Salesforce application sign up page, displaying different columns, okay, displaying different column. Once we select the country, state displaying or not, Only we are able to write the test case for this requirement. I will repeat again. Verify Salesforce sign up page. Where I need to verify? Displaying sign up page. Here I need to verify the sign up page. Verify Salesforce sign up page displaying different columns. Name, first name, last name, job title. Displaying different columns. Okay? Different columns, comma. Once user select the country drop down, once user select the country drop down, the state able to display or not. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? The state once user select the country drop down, comma. The state able to display or not. Okay, see, the state is displayed. Expected result and actual result both are same. The test case is, now I need to verify all the states is there or not. All the states is there or not. Everything is there. Everything is there. I want to select the Telangana. Just I need to click on I agree and start my free trial. Sign up is success. Is it clear? Clear or not? And one more real-time scenario. People tech company people are asking. They will provide. People tech company people are asking. They will provide. Name is there. Name is there. Age is there. Okay. Name is there. Age is there. And school is there. School or college. College. College is there. And next one is the age, name, school, and scholarship is there. Scholarship is there. Okay. They mention clearly scholarship is the disabled mode. Scholarship is the disabled mode. They provide query scenario in interview time. Experienced people. Okay. Same like they mention clearly. Name, age, college, and scholarship is there. Okay. 4 columns is there. Scholarship is the disable mode. Remaining 3 columns is the enable mode. What? Those people expecting when you guys are selecting the name, age, college, the time immediately the scholarship column, it should be displayed eligible or not eligible. Your age is above 18 years, the time eligible. Your age is below 18 years, the time not eligible. They provide this query. Which technique you are able to use? Decision table. Simple. They answered immediately. For this requirement, we are able to use decision table. Yeah, quick answer. When the guys are selecting the age and name, 18 years, immediately it should be displayed eligible. You guys are select the 17 years, immediately it should be displayed not eligible. This is the query. In real time, they provide same like. For this query, which type of technique you are able to use? You have an idea about the techniques. You people are able to use the techniques. You don't have an idea about the techniques. You are able to use exhaustive testing. You are able to use exhaustive testing. Is it clear or not? Clear? You have an idea about the techniques. You are able to use which type of testing? Iteration testing. Iteration testing. Is it clear or not? Decision table. Clear? Yeah. Once we got the requirement from the customer, for this requirement, for this requirement, which is the best suitable. Once we got the requirement from the customer, for this requirement, which is the best suitable, as a tester, we need to analyze. As a tester, we need to analyze. For this requirement, as a tester, we need to analyze. Next line. The customer will provide the customer is provide any decision table related requirement. The customer will provide any decision table related requirement. The customer will provide any decision table related requirement. For that requirement, this is the best suitable. For that requirement, this is the best suitable. For that requirement, this is the best suitable. Example, the customer will provide name, age, college. The customer will provide name, age, college, scholarship. One by one. The customer is provide name, age, college, scholarship. Okay? Yeah. You guys are put the arrow marks. Name is enable mode. Age is enable mode. College is enable mode. Scholarship is disable mode. Arrow mark. Name is enable mode. Age is enable mode. College is enable mode. Clear? And scholarship is disable mode. Okay, write down. Once we select the above three columns, once we select the above three columns, once we select the above three columns, the scholarship, once we select the above three columns, automatically, scholarship, no. Automatically, user able to get scholarship column enabled or eligible or not. Automatically user able to get scholarship column eligible or not, it should be displayed. Okay, it should be displayed. One more example, Salesforce sign up page. Salesforce, one more example, Salesforce sign up page. Before selecting the country, before select Salesforce sign up page, before selecting the country, the state is not visible. Before selecting the country, the state is not visible. Okay, full stop. Next line. Once the user able to select the country, once the user able to select the expected country, once the user able to select the expected country, once the user able to select the expected country, automatically the state will be reflected. The state column will reflected. Automatically state column will be reflected. Automatically state column will be reflected. Next one. Under the state column, the country related all states, it should be displayed. The country under state column, the country related, under state column, the country related, all states are available or not, all states are available or not, we need to validate. We need to validate. All states are available or not, the country related, all states are available or not, we need to validate. We have two examples. Okay, one is the scholarship, second one is the state country. Okay, just you guys are observe, in interview time they will ask any question. First of all, you understand the question. For example, I will provide the username, it should be accept 5 to 10, 15 to 20. For this requirement, what type of technique you are able to use? Equivalence class partition. Immediately people are able to answer. Just understand the question. You guys are unable to understand the question, you are unable to answer. You guys are able to understand the question, immediately people are able to respond. Clear? Yeah? Yeah. The next one is the error guessing. The next one is the error guessing. Error guessing. See guys, error guessing is nothing but who are having domain knowledge, those people are able to find the errors in this application before starting the testing. Who are having domain knowledge, those people able to find the errors in this application before doing the testing. I will repeat. Who are having domain knowledge, who are having domain knowledge, those people are able to find the error before doing the testing. See guys, tell me who are able to find the error guessing. Yeah, that is correct. Who are having the experience? Only done by experienced people, not your end. This is done by only on experienced people. You have a 3 years experience, same domain. Here you are using e-commerce domain, there you are using e-commerce domain without any knowledge, requirements knowledge. Easily before doing the testing, you are able to find the error. For example, cart button is not there in this application. Before starting the testing, this is e-commerce. Just I need to find the home page. Where is the cart? This is one error is there. Cart is not available. Easy to find. For example, you are a fresher. You have any idea? You don't have any idea. who are having the domain knowledge. Those people are able to do those people are able to find the error before doing the testing. Who are having the experience. Those people are able to find the errors. Is it clear or not? This is we call error guessing. I will repeat one more time. Error guessing. Who are having domain knowledge, those people are able to find the error before doing the testing. Next line. This is only done by experienced people. This is only done by experienced people. Is it clear? Clear? You have an idea about the test to design techniques. Okay, test to design technique. Maybe these papers I will provide this Saturday. Not Saturday, Monday. Okay, actually weekends I will validate, and after that I will provide these papers. Okay, and this weekend only test cases. I will conduct one assignment, not theoretically, only test cases. Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Definitely I will explain. Okay, this weekend only I am able to conduct test case authoring, different areas, different types of applications. Bank and e-commerce and UPA are different applications. Okay, you guys are practice. Is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? The next one, staffing and training. This is also comes under test planning. Staffing, staff, STAFFING, staffing and training. Staffing and training. Staffing and training. Okay. What is the staffing? In generally, what is the staffing? Huh? Yes, correct. Okay. What is the staffing? Okay. For example, you are all working in one company. Okay. Everyone is the manual tester. Only we are able to do manual testing in this application. Okay. Only we are able to do manual testing in this application. Suddenly, the customer informed to the company people, in this application need to do the automation testing. But everyone is the manual tester. But what I need to do? I am a project manager. Everyone is the manual tester. You don't have an idea about the automation. In this time, what I need to do? The customer informed to the company people, in this application, you guys are need to do the automation testing. That's it. What I need to do? I need to hire the automation people. Immediately, I need to hire the automation tester. That is we call staffing. And training is nothing but already manual testers is there. I no need to hire. I will provide the training to manual tester. I will provide the automation training to manual tester. Is it clear or not? Already manual testers is there. Okay. Some people are thinking like that. Already manual testers is there. I will provide automation training to manual tester. That is we call training. This is knowledge. Suddenly you people are get the information from the higher authority, need to do the automation testing. Immediately you people are able to imagine, okay, in this time, the company management will recruit or will hire the automation people, or else they will give the training, automation training to manual testers. Is it clear or not? Yeah, I will repeat again. Staffing and training is nothing but if we want to do any automation testing, if we want to do any automation testing in middle of the project, if you want to do automation testing in middle of the project, the management will hire the automation people. The management will hire the automation people, or already some manual testers is there, or already some manual testers is there, already some manual testers is there. They will provide automation training. Already some manual testers is there. They will provide automation training. They will provide automation training to manual testers. To manual tester. This is we call staffing and training. This is we call staffing and training. Is it clear, guys? Clear, everybody? Any doubt? Any doubt? Do you have any doubt? Staffing and training, do you have any doubt? It's clear? The next heading, scheduling. The next heading, scheduling. Scheduling. Yeah. What is the general terminology? Schedule. Schedule. Yes. Particular time. Okay. Yeah. What is this terminology in real time where you are able to use? Okay. Listen. We are all working in sprint 1. First sprint. Before providing the user cards to team members, before providing the user cards to team members, they will explain clearly. You guys are able to complete the task within the scheduled time. They will explain clearly. You guys are able to complete the task or scope within the scheduled time. Scheduled time means particular period. Particular period. Okay, 1 to 14 days. Okay, 1 to, that is particular period. Okay, see, I will repeat. Before providing the requirements to team members or before providing the sprint, the team will explain clearly to team members. You guys are able to complete the task or scope within the scheduled time. Shall I repeat one more time? Okay, they provided already. Okay, just imagine they provided already. Already 2 days is completed. 2 days is completed. Okay, they will explain clearly in daily stand up. Already we provided the requirements. Once provide the requirements, you guys are able to complete. Once provide the requirements, you guys are able to complete the scope or task within the scheduled time. Schedule means expected time, particular expected. Once provide the requirements to team members, once provide the requirements to team members, the team lead or manager or PM, they will explain clearly. You guys are able to complete the task or scope within the scheduled time. Is it clear? Okay. Yeah. Once provide the once provide the sprint. Once provide the sprint to team in bracket requirements or user cards. Once provide the sprint to team in bracket user cards. In bracket user cards. Once provide the sprint to team members. Once provide the sprint to team members, they will explain clearly. They will explain clearly. They will means our higher authority. Okay. They will explain clearly. You guys are able to complete they will explain clearly. You guys are able to complete the task scope within scheduled time. Task scope within scheduled time. Clear? That is we call scheduling. This is also comes under test planning, not a test development. The scheduling also comes under test planning. Clear? Okay, guys. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts? Please do practice. Okay. Please do practice, guys. Okay. Now I will provide the notes in Google Classroom. Now I will provide the notes in Google Classroom. Yeah, what type of which concepts I need to provide? 4. Completed. 5. 5 and 6. The first one is the agile methodology device. 5. Six also uploaded. What is the 7? Software testing life cycle. Okay. 7. Okay. Fine. Agile is completed. Um, I will provide the documentation bug life cycle also. Okay, done. My end is everything is done, guys. There is no pending my end. I uploaded everything. Okay. I uploaded everything. There is no pending my end. No need to install. Okay. Kiran, just you need to enter this URL. Okay. Then you are able to access Google Classroom. Just you need to enter this URL. You people are able to access. Okay. Just you guys are enter this URL. You guys are able to access. Clear? Any doubt online and offline? Do you have any doubt? If you have any doubt, please tell me. And this week I will conduct the one assignment that is completely a test case authoring. No need to write in your on the paper, guys. Who are having the labs? You guys are bring your labs. Okay. I will tell you before 2 days before. Okay. You guys are bring the laptops and you guys are able to write. You don't have a laptops. Okay. Then you guys are able to write on paper. Clear? Maximum you people are able to write in your labs. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day. I will continue tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, no, we have different concepts is there. No, this is not a last concept. We have a different concepts is there.